Come on. Ah. So yesterday, I went to pick up my daughter from school. After that, we went to walk around the park for 5 to 7 minutes. I wa- I didn't stay too long because we were having really bad allergies, so I didn't want to make my allergies or my daughter's allergies even worse. But sometimes when you think you can't do something, it's because you think you can't do it. So your brain, it's like, okay, you can't do it, so don't try. And then when you don't try, you don't know if you can do it. It's like you're always saying, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to leave the house. I don't think I'll be able to get the mail, and then stuff like that. And then once you do it, then you realize, like, why did it take me so long just to be able to get the mail? Things like that. So I've been doing pretty good lately. I still haven't went out and go to a restaurant and eat, and I mean actually stay there and eat. I've been going to restaurants, but I don't actually go there and sit down and eat. I order to go. So that's my next step. But as far as yesterday, we went for a walk around the park for 5 to 7 minutes, like I say. um, After that, I decided to go wash my girlfriend's car. In the late afternoon to the early evening hours, I was outside washing her car for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. I was doing it while I was feeling lightheaded, while I was dizzy, but I was still able to manage. I felt like I was gonna faint, but I didn't faint. It's that sensation of fainting, but I didn't actually faint, and I knew I wasn't, so I continued washing the car. And then my neighbor came by, asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, so we went for a quick walk, and that was it for yesterday. As for today, I went to pick up my daughter from school. We went to the mall. We didn't stay there too long. My daughter just wanted to get something real quick, and I went in as well, but she went her own way. I went my own way for a few minutes. I haven't been to that side of the mall for the longest time, for almost 2 years. So it felt great, being going there. Nothing stopped me. The sensation. Sometimes when I'm feeling nauseated and I go in, that nauseated feeling goes away. It's because you're having butterflies. You're feeling nervous in your stomach and whatnot, and then once you do something you think you can't do, that nervousness feeling that you had will go away. You know, as soon as you do something that you feel nervous about doing, it just goes away. So the sooner you do it, the sooner it goes away. So the more you panic, the more you don't want to do something, but the more you force yourself to try to do it, but you don't do it, that's what makes it worse. So sometimes when you're feeling sometimes when you're feeling panicky, like in your bedroom, in your safe comfort zone, go outside to your backyard. You know, if you have a chair in your backyard, front yard, whatever, go grab a chair. If it's raining, just wear a hat, you know, wear a hoodie, whatever, so you don't get sick or wet or whatever. If it's hot, find a nice shady area, drink water, you know. That's all you gotta do, you know. But don't give yourself excuses. Oh, it's too cold or it's too hot, you know. And then if there's a perfect weather, then you're gonna say, oh, well, what's the point of me trying, you know? So you make sure you don't give yourself any excuses not to go out, you know, anything like that. Like for me, for example, if I need to go somewhere for whatever reason in like an hour, I'm gonna go outside in my front yard or backyard and sit out there for half an hour before I have to go. That way my brain is already processing that thought of me having to leave the house. I'm already outside. So when it's time for me to leave, I can just grab my keys and go. You know, I'm not gonna stay in the room and like, oh, 5 more minutes. Just go outside, let the panic go away where you outside, and then you will feel that muscle tension, whatever sensation you have, it will slowly ease off. But if you're in your room without that sensation, and by the time it's time for you to leave, you're gonna feel even more nervous, more anxiety, more panic. So you actually have to go out at least half an hour early before you actually want to leave your house. What I mean by leave your house is go to your front yard, backyard, wherever, anywhere away from your safe zone, you know. So that way your body and your mind can already see the outdoor, you know, instead of being in your room and say, oh, 5 more minutes. Because, you know, sometimes when I used to say 5 more minutes, that 5 minutes ends up into like, you know, next month, you know, I'll say, oh, I'll try the house in 5 minutes. So yeah, so after the mall, we went to a different location, different little plaza, walked around there for a few minutes and then headed home, you know, and eat. So it feels good, you know, doing the things I used to do with my daughter and my girlfriend, you know. So that's what I'm doing now. Reminding my own brain that, hey, I never had anxiety 2 years ago. I wasn't like this. I wasn't scared to leave my house. So I'm reprogramming my mind, my memory, to remember that I used to be able to do things without having thoughts. You know, I used to get dizzy out of nowhere, but I was never scared. I would just continue doing what I'm doing. So once you get scared of something that you had before, but once you have panic attack, it seems like it's so much worse, but it's actually the same. It's just that your mind and your body is reacting to it differently, you know. So let's say if when you were young and you spun yourself around the chair, you wanted to get dizzy, but when you have an anxiety panic attack, you don't want to get dizzy, so you get scared. But I bet you if you go on the chair, you spin yourself around, you make yourself dizzy, it feels different because you want to be dizzy, you know. So when you want to be dizzy, you're not scared of it. But when you don't want to be dizzy and you get dizzy for no reason, that's when you're scared. So that's how I'm seeing my anxiety now. If I get dizzy, I get dizzy. If I feel nauseated, I feel nauseated. You know, but if you don't try to overcome those fears, that's what's gonna hurt you the most. So, you know, for me to go to the mall lately, feels good. You know, even though I don't always stay there too long, couple minutes here, couple minutes there, that's better than me not trying at all. You know, but that's pretty much it for yesterday and today.